guys, today we're going to be making these 3 wax string bracelets. The first bracelet we will be making is this braided style bracelet. To make all the bracelets in this tutorial, you are going to need a ruler, a lighter, wax coated thread, and scissors. We are going to start off by cutting all our string before we assemble the bracelet. We first cut 4 strands of each color, 7 inches each. Once we have cut those 12 strands, we then cut 2 10-inch strands of wax-coated thread, along with 1 4-inch strand of thread. Setting one 10-inch strand and the 4-inch strand aside, we fold the remaining 10-inch strand in half and loop it over the 12 base strands that we are going to braid. I tied a single normal knot and then made 1 square knot to secure the base strands. I melted down the wax next to the knots, being careful not to melt the knots we tied over the base strands. Clipping the current assemblage to my clipboard, we can separate the 3 colors however you'd like and begin to braid. I braided until I reached the end of my 7-inch base strands before tying another 10-inch strand around the end of this braid. I twisted each of the strands of the end ties individually, and then twisted them together, tying a knot to secure the twist and then carefully melting down the ends. Lastly, we can tie on the closure. Taking the 4-inch strand we cut earlier, we can make several square knots around the 2 closure twists. I recommend making 3 to 5 square knots before trimming the excess. I melted down the tails on either side of the closure and briefly let it cool before testing it. The second bracelet we will be making today is this connector charm style friendship bracelet. This one is even easier than the last and requires 1 charm in addition to the materials we required for the first bracelet. I measured 3.25 inches of thread and duplicated this for a total of 6.5 inches. For each side of the charm, I used 2 of these 6.5 inch strands folded. I passed the loop of the folded strands through the charm, and then passed the tails through these strands in order to secure the string to the charm. We can then do the same for the other side. Finally, I'm cutting 2 10-inch strands for the closure ties along with another 4-inch strand to make the square knot closure. We can proceed similar to the braided bracelet, folding the closure strands in half, making a single knot over the base strands, and then ensuring these are secure with an extra square knot. We then twist the ends and tie on the 4-inch strand square knot closure, melting down the ends as we go to complete this bracelet. The third and final bracelet we will be making today is this platinum beaded style bracelet. I chose to use 9 beads, but you can use more or less depending on your preference. I proceeded to cut 9 5-inch strands of one color. You can certainly use more colors if you prefer. I then cut 2 10-inch strands again, along with our 4-inch strand for the square knot closure. This style is identical to the previous wax string bracelet tutorial I made, except for the addition of the beads prior to tying on the second closure strand. I chose to put 1 platinum bead on each of the 9 base strands of my bracelet, but you can distribute the beads however you prefer. I then tied on the second closure strand and completed the bracelet as usual. I really hope you guys like these bracelets. I have more wax string bracelet tutorials planned, so definitely let me know in the comments what you thought of this tutorial and what you'd like to see next. I'd love to see your creations, so you can tag me on Instagram or tweet me at @knackforknots. Have a wonderful day. See you next time. Bye.